Hello viewers, welcome to the Dateline Northeast, a program that gives you an overview of the developments in India's Northeast region. I'm your host Chandrakala and the highlights of today's program are: Mizoram's Mar rebels shun violence and surrender arms. Vice President Venkaiah Naidu made his visit to India's Northeast. Myanmar's annual water festival reflects growing ties with neighbours India. And spring fervour grips India's northeast region in the form of various festivals. In a major development in the state's security and law enforcement, over 100 cadres of Mar People's Convention Democratic Outfit, a Ben offshoot of a political party of the same name, surrendered with weapons to the Mizoram state government. The decision of HPCD militants to come over ground and shunning violence comes after the peace accord signed with the government of Mizoram on April 2. The homecoming ceremony was graced by the State Chief Minister Lalthan Haula at Central Training Institute in Aizawl.
A month after the last cadres of the Garo National Liberation Army surrendered before the Meghalaya government, Mizoram government achieved another milestone in the country's internal security. This time, over 100 cadres of the Mar People's Convention Democratic Outfit laid down their arms following the peace pact signed with the Mizoram state government. H. Zosengbera-led outfit's decision of coming to mainstream to lead a normal life was indicative of their willingness to work for the welfare of the society and ceasing of 3 decades-old continuing violence in the state. Altogether, 102 HPCT members of the outfit and 12 Leaders Council members, including the group chairman H. Zosengbera, surrendered before the Mizoram state government, which was held on April 13 at the Central Training Institute in Mizoram Home Guard headquarters at Seswang village, 39 km northeast of Aizawl.
This is a very hopeful situation which we have now, because in the past, when the MNF went underground, development could not be sustained as there was always armed conflict. So at the same time, this has made us more backward. So in the same way, the Mar area has also become backward because of the conflict there. So now with the peace talks, the peace accord having been signed by HPCD with the government of Mizoram, hopefully development works will continue and will be resumed.
Following the memorandum of settlement inked between the outfit and the Mizoram state government on April 2, after the high political level talks, the new form development will help in building trust and restoring peace in the region. During the ceremony, State Home Minister handed over Rs 3.42 crore rehabilitation packages to the HPCD Working Chairman LT Mar. As per the provisions of the MOS, the existing Singlung Hills Development Council would be rechristened as Singlung Hills Council by an act of state legislature. It will be accorded administrative autonomy within the framework agreed upon by both the parties in the sphere of socio-economic, political and cultural development of the people under the jurisdiction of the SHC.
Tuna HPCD le Mizoram Sarkar inyam nahi kini HPCD di man area kumtitswat acha ganti ya thaman thla ganti emema nakin zela po arim na lemwan nahi rang taka ka zel kan dua kan be se.
This only active rebel outfit in Mizoram HPCD, an offshoot of the Mars People Convention, has been demanding more autonomy to Singlung Hills Development Council constituted in 1994. This historic act by the outfit of laying down the arms and coming over ground will hopefully bring long-lasting peace in the state. At the same time, such an act will send out a positive message to other insurgent groups in the region to come on board on the discussion table for mutual understanding and peaceful coexistence.
Vice President Venkaiah Naidu made his visit to India's northeast recently. During his visit, he made a trip to Assam's Guwahati city and later visited Meghalaya's capital Shillong to address the 9th convocation of Indian Institute of Management in the state. In his address, he called on the students to inculcate values of honesty, integrity and truthfulness. A report. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu made his 2-day visit to northeastern state of Assam and Meghalaya recently. Naidu arrived at Guwahati airport where he was accorded a warm welcome by Assam Governor Jagdish Mukhi along with other state dignitaries. From Guwahati airport, Naidu left for Shillong where he addressed the 9th convocation of Indian Institute of Management Shillong in Meghalaya. Addressing the convocation, Naidu advised the management students to possess strong character, uncompromising honesty and integrity, and ethical values.
The idea is to see the functioning of these institutions, interact with the students to the extent possible, understand the standards, and also know the aspirations of New India, explain to them the present situation, and also motivating them for the future challenges and opportunities. That is the purpose of my visit.
Vice President Naidu conferred the medals and certificates to the postgraduate students of Indian Institute of Management in Shillong in presence of Governor of Meghalaya Ganga Prasad, Home Minister James K. Sangma and other state dignitaries. Emphasizing on the importance of institutes, Naidu said that visiting an institute like IIM Shillong was significant because it is an institute located in the northeastern state to motivate the students of the region and also make students of other states come there and understand the special features of the northeastern states and instill a sense of national integration.
Based on regional or religious or caste or other things, should not be allowed to come to dominate our minds. All people must live in happiness. That is the core philosophy of India.
He also addressed the inauguration of year-long Golden Jubilee celebrations in Assam Agriculture University in Jorhat. Addressing the inaugural ceremony, Naidu said that innovative practices must come into farm sector to make it sustainable and profitable. He also emphasized on India's need to respond effectively to the changing needs of the farm sector for a sustained food security. Meanwhile, Naidu also laid the foundation stone of Research Scholar Hostel in Northeast Institute of Science and Technology, Jorhat. Later, he attended a function at Srimanda Shankardev International Auditorium, Guwahati, and launched the Atal Amrit Abhiyan scheme for the state of Assam. Well, viewers, Indian athletes who won 66 medals at the recently concluded Commonwealth Games in Australia's Gold Coast were accorded a welcome fit for heroes upon their arrival back home. Take a look.
Having won her maiden Commonwealth Games gold, the five-time world champion pugilist and the mother of three, MC Mary Kom added yet another feather to her hat. Mary Kom bagged gold in the 48 kg category of women's boxing.
Especially every medal is obviously it's very important for me, and this time Commonwealth Games, the medal it's winning is it's very meaningful for me to create something else for the boxing and for my entire nation. So I think I have given all the medals in every games, so I really feel very happy.
Back home in her boxing training academy in Imphal, the young trainees got yet another reason to look up to their favorite boxer and couldn't stop praising the queen of the ring.
When I become like her, when I grew up like her, and then I was so when I was looking that when she was starting playing, I think I was my heart was bumping like anything, and then at the last when the judge said that our mem will win, we are so happy that we shout like anything, and then I was so happy. And then in the next career to come also, I think that she will win all. And then the student, we are all the student here also, someday we could like be her.
Saikom Mirabhai Chanu, a 23-year-old weightlifter, set a new record at the games with a clean lift in the 48 kg category, and she also bagged the first gold for the country. With 2 Commonwealth Games medals in her kitty now, this young athlete from Manipur now has her eyes set on the upcoming Asian Games 2018.
मैंने वर्ल्ड के बाद बहुत हार्ड वर्क किया था. मेरा गेम्स में मेडल लेना और रिकॉर्ड लेना मेरा सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट है, इसलिए मैंने वर्ल्ड के बाद
The champion of Glasgow 2014 and one of the country's finest weightlifter, 24-year-old Kumukcham Sanjita Chanu, gave another reason to smile to the fellow citizens by clinching the second gold medal for the country in the 53 kg women's weightlifting.
मैं इस बार तो पूरा ट्रेनिंग किया दिल से किया, लेकिन मैं इस बार मेडल लाना ज़रूरी था मेरे लिए, और इस बार मैं मेडल गोल्ड के आने के लिए भी मैं सोच के मैं पूरा ट्रेनिंग में ध्यान करके, और इस बार तो पहले तो मैंने ग्लासगो गोल्ड मेडल जीता, उसके बाद मैं ट्रेनिंग पूरा नहीं कर पाया मेरे इंजरी की वजह से, और इस बार कॉमनवेल्थ गेम्स में भी मेरा मेडल लाना ज़रूरी था, इसलिए मैंने पूरा कोशिश करके मैं इस बार हमारा देश के लिए, भारत के लिए जीत के आया।
With 66 medals, including 26 gold, 20 silver and 20 bronze, India was the third in the medals tally for the 21st Gold Coast Commonwealth Games 2018 in Queensland, Australia.
Let us now take a look at some of the events that made news in the Northeast recently.
The National Institute of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj, under the aegis of National Commission for Women, has launched a capacity building program for elected women representatives in the Panchayati Raj institutions of Manipur recently. The Commission has taken up this project on a pilot basis in a few states and has recently completed the program in 3 districts of Jharkhand. The projects will cover Imphal East, Imphal Bishnupur and Thobal. The capacity building program will cover all the elected representatives from the 2 tiers of PRIs of the 4 districts. As a mark of honour in recognition of hard work put on by the journalists of the state, Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal conferred journalist accreditation cards and recognition cards to 153 journalists in special function held at the Assam Administrative Staff College in Guwahati. During the program organised by the Directorate of Information and Public Relations, Sonowal said that journalists are the conscience of the society. He reiterated that recognized as the 4th pillar of democracy, media is acting as the bridge between the 3 pillars and the people of the society. In a major strive towards spreading awareness about road safety, a group of Facebook friends took to the streets and helped to regulate the traffic, assisting the traffic police in Manipur's Imphal city. The humble step has been taken by the group to avert the rate of accidents that has increased in the state gradually. The volunteers, dressed in white t-shirts and blue caps, help traffic policemen to manage traffic and stop motorists driving on the wrong side of the road. The traffic policemen welcomed the initiative and said that the youngsters had made their jobs easier. Hundreds and thousands of Khasis in Meghalaya celebrated the Shad Sukh Mensim, dance of peaceful hearts, to show their admiration for God. Shad Sukh Mensim was performed at the Weeking Ground in Shillong to celebrate the season of harvest and also pay obeisance to God. Clad in traditional Khasi attire, young girls wore colourful and exotic silk dresses and were decked up in ornaments of gold and silver, while men wore silk dhotis, waistcoats, plum turbans and ornaments.
Festivals and fairs plays a vital role in building people-to-people contact and between countries and promote the culture and tradition of each other's despite coming from different backgrounds. In line with the spirit of oneness, hundreds of people from Manipur province and other parts of the country joined the Burmese annual water festival, Thingyan Water Festival, which was held at Tamu in Myanmar. Similar scenes were also seen in the Himalayan state of Arunachal Pradesh as people in Itanagar celebrated the Sanken Water Festival with pomp.
India's northeastern state of Manipur, which lies in the Indo-Myanmar border, does not only have the potential to boost trade ties with neighboring countries, but also promotes social values through people-to-people contact. Celebrating oneness and building mutual trust between the 2 countries, hundreds of youths from Manipur and other states of the country joined fellow Myanmaris and marked the Buddhist Lunar New Year in Tamu town in Sagaing region in northwest Myanmar. People from all walks of life thronged the Tamu Youth Water Festival and joined the celebration as the revelries drew water from one state to another. Splashing water and throwing powder at each other's faces symbolize a sign of cleansing and washing off the sins from the old year and mark the onset of the new season by welcoming the Buddhist New Year. Though the event is particularly frenzied in Myanmar, similar festive fervor was also seen in Theravada Buddhist countries like Thailand and Laos as Songkran and Tsungkhamia in Cambodia. Myanmar's Tingyan Water Festival takes place toward the end of the hot, dry season and ushers in the Myanmar's New Year.
Myanmar ki oiba water festival asida Manipur dagi lakpa contingent miyoi kaya amasu saru jari habdu pangkok tari loina le yam nungai jari ma somda su leijari ba mayam CMBO sina koina Myanmar ki oiba Myanmar khakta natana Manipur amadi India rom dagi lakpa kambu kaya amasu saru jari habdu pangkok tari ba thoram masina unli loina na ai hak sa maksu
Closer to home, a Theravada Buddhist Society of Vivek Vihar Itanagar also celebrated Sanghen Water Festival at Theravada Kompa, a Theravada Buddhist temple. This splashy 3-day traditional annual water festival of the Theravada Buddhists, popularly known as Sanghen of Arunachal Pradesh, observed the festival with great enthusiasm and religious fervor. While welcoming the Buddhist Lunar New Year, water tossing is one of the distinguished features of the festival and it is a sign of peace and purity.
नया साल का ये हम लोग रिसीव करता है नया साल को नया साल शुरू होता है तो उसमें हम लोग ये सांगन मनाता है और सांगन मनाने का तो ऐसा है बंजी का वो बर्मा से आता है ये चीज़ को मैंने ये साल में क्या होगा क्या कौन सा टाइम में भगवान को निकलना है वो सब मैंने टाइम होता है ये जो 3 दिन जो सांगन का समय है इसमें हम लोग पंचशील पूरा पंचशील उसको ग्रहण करता है इवन कि हम लोग यहाँ तक है काम शाम खेती वेती भी नहीं जाता है इसको इस समय में और इवन कि पत्ता भी हम लोग तोड़ता नहीं है सब्जी जो भी सांगन का समय में खाएगा वो पहले से कार्य करके रखता है.
Before the merrymaking begins, Sanghen community lights candles and burns incense sticks at shrines where devotees pay homage to offer thanks for the Buddhist teachings and to invoke blessings of the Buddha for peace, prosperity, harmony and protection from the evil influences of Chao Kunkyang.
The state of festivals, Nagaland truly is an embodiment of art and music, as many from the province have niche position in the music industry. Following the footsteps of many celebrated musicians from the region, Imsu Manan, a singer-cum-music composer, is taking music into higher notes with his refined vocals and skills of composing lyrical touch of poetic songs.
A 22-year-old Imsu Manan from Nagaland's Dimapur town is one among such many young artists from the northeast region who are trying to find the meaning of life and its real-time happiness in music. A student of performing arts and music at Nagaland Conservatory of Music, Manan's interest in music started off at an early age of 3, performing mostly pop songs for family gatherings and school functions. Truly a self-made artist, Manan received his first breakthrough with his single debut music video titled I Am Not Turning Back, which was released on YouTube. The video portrays an old high school drama featuring himself.
Yeah, music has always been my greatest passion, and it has been always my greatest refuge where I can, express myself better and know myself better also. And due to my studies, I couldn't able to pursue it, but fortunately last year I got the opportunity to pursue music, and yeah, I'm quite happy with it.
When it comes to vocal range about Manan, it's very incredible and very refined, and he also has a gift of songwriting. Comparing his age, and if we look at the lyric, the way he writes, it's like so amazing. He writes in such a beautiful way that no one could ever imagine, and I should say that There are only few among our Naga people, especially young people, that has got this ability, especially songwriting.
So far, Menon has got 6 self-composed music in his kitty and 2 songs are already out there. His first audio release is titled Tomorrow Can Wait, is about love that can overcome the odds and troubles that comes in his way. During the annual Art and Music Festival Magnum Opus 2017, Menon was also awarded a Certificate of Merit for the Best Acoustic Live Performance. Having received accolades and acknowledgement from the people, Menon is now eyeing to release more singles and also wish to perform to other foreign countries in future.
Spring is here and the northeastern state of Assam and Tripura were immersed in welcoming the spring season amidst joy, music, food and celebrations in their own traditional way. Bohag Bihu, or the Rongali Bihu, one of the most important festivals of the state of Assam, was celebrated with utmost festivity as the people welcomed the Assamese New Year with new hopes and aspirations, desiring for happiness, peace and prosperity. Similarly, an age-old tradition of Biju festival, widely celebrated by the Chakma tribe of Tripura, grabbed attention of the visitors in the state. Let's have a look. Bohag Bihu fever wrapped the northeastern state of Assam as people in the state geared up to welcome spring and the Assamese New Year with much enthusiasm. It is during this time of the year when nature is in full bloom. Rongali Bihu historically signifies the time of harvest. It is celebrated in the month of Bohag, or the first day of the Hindu solar calendar. The first day of the festival is called Goru Bihu and dedicated to the cattle. Bohag Bihu is all about merrymaking, and people during this season visits their relatives, seek elders' blessings and exchange gifts. Festive spirit was seen high in Assam's Guwahati city and all across the state as people thronged markets on the eve of the festival to purchase bihuan or the gamusa and other gifts and traditional items.
इसको रंगाली बिहू बोल के भी जाने जाता है और जो बोहाग महीना है असम में इस महीने को बोहाग बोलते हैं तो बोहाग बिहू भी बोलते हैं और क्योंकि यहाँ पे बहुत मतलब स्फूर्ति किया जाता है तो वी एंजॉय सो इसीलिए उसको बोला जाता है रंगाली बिहू और इससे हम लोग खेती बाड़ी के लिए रेडी होते हैं और एक विश्वास लोको विश्वास भी है कि ये जब हम डांस करते हैं तब जो फर्टिलिटी है लैंड का वो बढ़ जाता है.
Besides the indigenous Bihu dance, a cultural troupe presented by Boro community of Assam enthralled the visitors by their warrior dance.
ये बिहू में हम लोगों का गांव में हुसोड़ी बोलता है तो घर घर में जाके मतलब जो हम लोग का एसएमएस का जो फोक सॉन्ग्स है वो सब हम मतलब अच्छा लगता है ये सब घर घर पे जाके मतलब सेलिब्रेट करते हैं ये नाम गा के. हाँ फिर उसके बाद हम लोग खाना भी खाते हैं सब एक साथ सब मिलजुल के. ये भी तो हम लोग का पूरा एक महीने तक चलते हैं. हम ये इसका मतलब जैसे वेलकम करते हैं उसको विदाई भी हम लोग करते हैं तो विदाई के टाइम में भी हम लोग का ऐसे ही सेलिब्रेट करते हैं.
On a similar note, the state of Tripura was too engrossed in the festive fervour as the 45th state-level Biju festival of the Chakma community was held in the most grandeur manner at Nabinchera High School ground of Pecharthal in Unakoti district of Tripura. Biju is an agricultural festival celebrated by the Chakmas for 3 consecutive days, the last 2 days of the Bengali Hindu calendar Manchaitra and the first day of Baisakh.
ये जो बिजू का फेस्टिवल है पूरा इंडिया से फैल जाए और इंडिया से बाहर भी और एब्रॉड भी पूरा के पूरा फैल जाए कि बाहर से टूरिस्ट आ जाए. ये जो फेस्टिवल है हमारे जो कल्चर है पूरा के पूरा वर्ल्ड वाइड हो जाए.
Biju is the prime socio-cultural festival of Chakma community, which is organized to celebrate the end of a year and to welcome New Year. Indigenous people celebrated the festival by playing traditional games, holding cultural programs, fairs, rallies, water festival. Well, with that, we have come to the end of this episode of Roving Report. Do connect with us through our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter at AnyIndia_ANI. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel to get latest news updates from the Northeast. I'm your host Chandrakala signing off. Goodbye and take care.